Plaintiff Dolores Wood says the defendant is her twin sister. And for Dolores's 25th wedding anniversary, she wanted a bachelorette party. Dolores is suing because she claims while getting ready for the party, she passed out and went to the hospital. And the defendant agreed to split her medical bills, but never paid. Defendant Geneva Cheneau says the only reason Dolores wanted a bachelorette party is because she thinks she's young, and she wanted to dance on a stripper pole. Geneva denies owing for the medical bill and says it's Dolores's fault that she passed out.
All rise. This court is now in session. The Honorable Judge Greg Mathis presiding. You may now be seated.
Start with you.
My sister and I, obviously, we're twins, so I've known her for 50 years of my life. We've been close. Growing up, we had, different groups that we ran in, little circles. So we've always had different friends because I always had like a serious boyfriend, and she was off doing her little wild single thing. Now that we're grown, things have changed, and she's still wild. She just is the only one that doesn't realize that she's not, a little wild and crazy. But
Why do you say that?
She don't know.
Because or maybe I won't say, because maybe I'll say loud and obnoxious at times.
Oh my God, are
Not
you
necessarily
serious?
obnoxious, but anywhere we go, everybody knows Geneva. If they don't know Geneva, she's going to make sure that they know Geneva. Anywhere we go, she takes her speaker.
Where are
with her.
these places? Where are these places? Your Honor.
Everywhere she goes, she takes her little speaker, and she's like the DJ. Even if they have a DJ, the DJ has to come and ask her to turn her little speaker off. She takes her own.
Oh my God,
music.
Dolores, clearly they asked me for my music. Don't even play. The bartenders, Dolores, Your Honor, could you instruct the witness to answer the question correctly?
She's not a witness. She's not a witness. She's a plaintiff, counsel, and you're a defendant. She's suing and you're being
Dolores, give me
sued.
this $4,000.
So let her finish suing you, please, and then I can let you talk. Go ahead.
Thank you.
And so but that's my sister. I love her. So it's not necessarily negative. That's just who she is and how she is. Not that that's a bad thing. It becomes a bad thing when it's my business or she's being loud about me. Because I'm more of a private person. And so where the suing comes in is the fact that we had an incident that she told
Well, before we get to that, now I'm gonna let her talk. You give me some background, say what you like to say.
Hey, Judge Mathis, I love
Hey.
you. Let me tell you, I grew up watching you.
You ain't gonna win.
My grandma used to shut the house
But
down.
you grew up. I ain't much older than you. Go ahead.
So growing up, we did run in different crowds because I was probably the cooler one. Dolores is very loud wherever we go. The reason people know me when we go places is because where we live, I was there first. So yeah, everyone knows me. I've been there for a long time. You can cut your eyes all you want to, for a long time. And Dolores, she said a private person. This is what's so funny. How are you private in everything? She goes to the bathroom. She's on Facebook. Y'all, I'm in the bathroom. Oof. We're literally on the patio today.
She does that.
No one's dressed or anything. And she's
Thank you, Judge
FaceTiming.
Mathis. I do not.
No,
She
not
goes to the bathroom
FaceTiming.
and
She was
broadcast it.
live. That's even worse. That's live. When you go live on someone, you need to ask their permission to go live.
I agree, totally.
Thank you, Judge Mathis, for that.
And what about this wild child reputation? She said.
Lies.
Go ahead.
Let me tell you.
Who
I
was
was
driving
always
down the highway with their bras off, going down the street in the summertime? Who was the one mixing peach schnapps with purple passion? But who am I to judge?
Dolores, seriously, that was like high school. Who doesn't do something like that?
Like I said, younger. I didn't say you did it yesterday. He didn't say when did you do it.
Well, no, I am talking about you. Stated that she was still a little wild, and I'm.
And she did.
I said
Oh, my
loud.
God.
I said
That's why he's the
loud.
judge.
Okay, you did say loud and obnoxious. You corrected
I did.
it.
She
said
did,
loud
Judge.
and obnoxious. What you suing her about today? What happened today with these medical bills?
some of her mess?
Okay, so the medical bills. So what happened was I was celebrating my 25 years of being married. And so we were having a bachelorette party for me. And
Bachelorette.
so anyway,
That's so
Judge
stupid.
Mathis, the reason we were having the bachelorette party is because I never did it the first
'Cause she
time,
wanted
and
to-
my daughter wanted to help me plan it, and I thought it would be cute.
Sound like you
Not
just
the
wanted to
bachelor-
get it in to me.
Oh my God, yes, Judge, that's exactly what it is. Since you went there, thank you, because this is your show. That's what she wanted to do. She wanted to go twirl on a pole and be fast and hot, because that's what she does. She is 51 this year, but she asked 22
Yeah.
or 3.
Why couldn't you just get your vows renewed? I've heard
Let
of
me
that
tell you what I
often.
said to do, Judge.
How many people stay married 5 months, 6 months, 5 hours, 25 years?
So you
I
gonna
feel
go
like I can
twerk
twirl
because
on
it's
the
been
pole if I
25
want
years?
to.
That makes a lot of sense.
So what were your plans for the bachelorette party?
Yeah.
Did you
Tell
have?
them what your plans were.
Yeah, what were your plans? Were you gonna have naked men there so that you could look at naked men?
We was just having it, really just girls and drinks and twirling around it was like a spice lap dance. You learn like a routine, and you know, do the little pole stuff, and you know, it was going good, and it was, you know, nice.
What do you mean by
until
doing a
it
little pole
it
stuff?
never-
You're saying pretend to be strippers or for exercise?
Yes, Judge. That's what they all want to be strippers in their
It was for
part-time lives.
exercise, Judge Mathis. It was for exercise. I
Okay.
wanted to build stamina.
Uh-huh. And
You
you had
wanted
on
to do that
and you
for
had on
your
exercise
bachelorette
and you had
party?
on
What?
exercise clothes.
I did.
All
I did.
right. All right.
Oh my God, Dolores, you're gonna lie. You're under oath.
Go ahead.
Anyway, I just had on, you know, just
Exercise clothes?
stuff.
And all your girlfriends had on exercise clothes. It was an exercise session then. Wasn't a
Judge, if you go to
bachelorette party.
page
That
2
was
in
an
the
exercise
evidence-
session. Pardon?
Judge Mathis, if you go to page 2 in the evidence, that's not exercise clothes. And what she had on was very similar to that.
Page 2, she's showing me is you in a freak outfit.
Thank you, Judge Mathis. Bring it
That's
on
what
home.
she showed me.
She got balloons out there and everything. I'm just saying what we see, Dolores.
What does that have to do with you talking a lot and telling all my business?
I'm just saying he asked you what you had on in this freakum class that you was given. He said that you
Freakum
have on
class.
exercise clothes. I think what you said was yes.
Yes, she did. She lied to me. Tried to make a fool out of me. All the wrong things you do when you come here.
No, I would never make a fool out of you, not you.
Because you made a fool out of
Around with
yourself. 'Cause
Judge
we got the
Mathis like
evidence.
that. What
Tell
you
the
say
judge
you-
we got the evidence.
Sure do. And I was just
Wow.
wondering, this does not look like exercise outfit.
Nope.
Trying to get your freak on. Do your husband know
But
you
it
was
was just
dressed
my
up like
girls
this trying to
there.
get your
Let me
freak
tell
on?
you, Judge Mathis, her husband is there, and I be wondering the same thing. He
He's
just let her
there?
be crazy like she is.
Oh, well, he down.
No, that's why I'm saying it wasn't none of that crazy stuff. It's just a happy thing of being married for 50 years. I mean, 25. I'm
How happy did you end up? How happy did you end up that day?
Stop. That's enough. Now, let's get to the medical bill and the emotional distress.
So the medical bills.
What happened?
We were in the room, a small little room, and somebody had a wig drying in the dryer. It was like 5 people in the room. It was a fan on me. Somebody was sitting here doing my makeup. Oh, I
'Cause you're
started feeling
starting-
faint.
Go ahead,
And
let
so
her finish.
So when I got up, I ended up falling, and I fell like in the shop. It's kind of like not a normal floor. It was like concrete, and I fell, and I did bust my chin open. Actually, to this day, it still hurts. I think about this every single day. But I have 15 stitches in my chin. I chipped 4 teeth, and so that's what happened. So I had to go to the emergency room that night, and that kind of ended the night. So the party that we had planned, where we were supposed to go out afterwards, where we had the section reserved and everything. I had my little Barbie dress and my little Barbie makeup and everything, but it just didn't happen that way.
So what did she do to you?
Well, she didn't do anything other than when I said, get up and come with me, she didn't follow me, even after she said, but you know, I'm not blaming you, but you did tell me, did you not say I'm gonna pay half of this for you?
Hey, girl, you just skipped through so much stuff. I done just had a 360 head spin.
Did you
Let's
not tell
back
me you was gonna pay for half of the bill?
Okay, first
Why
of all,
would she
let's
pay
back
for
this
half
up.
of the bill?
Because she said she was.
Oh, okay. She
Okay,
didn't have
Judge.
anything to do with it. You're saying this was a gift.
Oh, well, no,
was
she
gonna
did. And
make.
I think it's because it's my sister. She did freak. We're twins. And so I know she felt bad. It's not that I blame her for it happening, but when it happened, she said, well, I'll help you take care of it. I'll pay for half of it for you. Did you not say that, Janita?
That was a gift she was promising?
What, to pay for half of it was
Yeah,
the gift?
that was a gift.
Yeah, he
Either
said
that or
without
it was
giving
part
it
of
the
it
gift.
was her fault.
Oh yeah, no, she didn't. It's not her fault that I fell. When I fell and she felt bad, she did say that I'll pay for half of it for you, and I said, okay, thank you.
Let me hear from you. You want
She
to?
wasn't negligent in it.
Okay, so let me tell you where she was negligent in all of this. Judge, the class where they wanted to have this little hot freaking party at, the heat was like on 99 times 99. If you ever did a hot yoga class, it was that hot in there.
Didn't want.
Everybody was in there sweating. We went from there to where somebody did have a wig in the dryer drying. She's sitting in there trying to be a Barbie princess. You got like 3 people around her, somebody doing makeup, somebody trying to fix hair. You have no oxygen, no air coming through here, anything. So she did say, and you know, I watch everything. I saw that she was not looking good, but sometimes she don't look good. So I didn't know.
Wow.
So I'm sitting there, she gets up, she walks out. She's walking. She's outside of our sight. All you hear is I was like, oh my God. I knew it was her, and those floors there, Judge, is concrete. I go out there, she's in a pool of blood. Lift your little head up, your eyes is going back. You wasn't looking good. So yeah.
Sounds like you made a promise, and a promise is only enforceable.
Okay,
once it's
so I
made,
just
once the gift is
want her to
made.
run back to me the promise,
The
what
judge
was
was
said.
talking.
A promise of a gift is not enforceable. It's only once you give the gift, you can't take it back. But until you give it, it's not enforceable. It's not a contract. Contract has to be a give and take. You give something and you receive something, that's a contract. In this case, she's not receiving anything and she didn't do anything wrong to you. So it's all a
Does that
gift.
mean I win?
Yeah,
The fact that she told me she was gonna pay for half of it means nothing.
that was a promise of a gift.
But let me tell you, Dolores, as long as I owe you that money, child, you will
She'll never be broke.
That's what your grandmama used to say.
But I'll tell you too. And that's what I'll tell you too. As long as she owes you, you'll never be broke. Have a good day.
And you're gonna die on
Your
somebody.
claim is dismissed. Have a good
Judge
day.
Mathis, I love you. You're so amazing.
Thank you. Thank
She
you.
ain't got nothing to say to me. Nah,
I got
let's
something
go
to
to
say
this
you.
beach.
Have.
Huh?
I'll see you at the
No
bar, and
comprende.
I'm
No
gonna
comprende.
book your for half this money.